시청자 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 한국의 차세대 에이스 구창모의 메이저리그 도전기 방송 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다. 10경기 다 퀄리티 스타트 진행 중이고요. 존 켄트한테 전화 왔네요. 여기서 어차피 존 켄트로 하게 되기 때문에 좋게 얘기하는 게 나을 것 같아요. H 슬러시구가 이제 만땅 채워졌네. 큰일인데. 커브를 키울까 삼진 능력치를 키울까. 커브 컨트롤을 올리자. 그리고 BB가 커렌트 캡이 높기 때문에
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
박효준이다. 아이고, 박효준이 트리플 A로 내려간 트리플 A 있었는데 더블 A로 결국 강등됐네요. 자, 5승 가야죠. 나이스. 초구에 아웃카운트 좋고요. 박효준이 원래 트리플 A였었는데
Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
나이스.
They've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of
같이
the
뛰어서
first 4.
좋긴 한데
Looking to
마음이
capitalize
아프네.
and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Eduardo Vina is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike.
나이스. 스플리트 좋고요.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. To short.
나이스.
Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning.
와, 박효준 3번 타자야? 오, 2점 좋고요.
Leading off the inning, Walter Tan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
포수
Throw
맨손
to first
캐치
will be
좋고요.
in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
일단
Standing in,
초반에는
Hunter Owens back in
슬라이더랑
the starting
직구
lineup for this
스플리터
one
쓰자.
after sitting out last night's
오.
game. Sent in the air out to straightaway
잡나?
center. And he will make
이따가
the play
봐서
out there, and there are 2 away now.
이닝 마지막 가서 또 털링 시작하면 그때 커브 좀 던지는 걸로.
Now at the plate, Travis Swaggerty. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
포수 근데 또 바로 커브 보여주자 그러네.
Left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up
하하.
cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first
유격수들아.
base safely.
3루수고
Nice effort by the
유격수 다
shortstop
놓치네.
right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single.
That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1-1 the count. Just off the outside
볼이야?
that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
아 이거 한번 써야겠다.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Got him
나이스.
swinging, and that will end the inning.
위기 탈출.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man. Into the box now, Michael Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a ball
근데
swung on and heading for the
스플리터가
stands
자꾸
in right, and
한가운데로
that'll move
가네.
the count to
저러면 안 되는데.
1-2 now. Swing and a
나이스.
miss on the
슬라이더
slider, and
좋고요.
that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
먹혔죠?
Popped him up. Aguilar
근데
waits
그러고
on it.
보니까 유이관이랑 저기 누구죠? 유이관도 그렇고 오재원도 그렇고 아 유이관이었던 것 같은데 10번 만에 올라갔던 거. 아이고 양키스가 그럼 벽이 높긴 높나 보다. 10번 경기했는데도 트리플 A로 못 가는 거 보면.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers
야
won't kill you.
직구
This might be a good
그냥
time for a
넘겨버렸네.
mound visit right here. Trying to erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the
또
zone.
스트라이잖아 심판.
Matt Vierling is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off a
나이스.
heartbreaking ball at the
이거
back foot. Tough take on a
그렇지.
terrific pitch.
한 점 정도야
Is
뭐.
there and the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the
오, 요 5대1. 이건 5승
all
가야지
set for the
무조건.
start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Eduardo Vina.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're
구창모 이건
already
팀이
down by a
밀어주기
bundle,
때문에
and one of the things you
5승
want your
가야 돼요.
leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pereira patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Walter Tan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
나이스.
time. Popped up.
이거 네가 잡아.
Aguilar is there. Got it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
야 32개밖에
At
안
the
돼요
plate,
아직
Hunter Owen.
투수가.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is just off the outside corner for a
저거
ball,
스트라이크
1-0.
아니야?
And he's way off balance with the swing there. The 1-1. Skied into
나이스.
straightaway right.
35개로 4이닝
Every
마무리합니다.
is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Stepping in, Travis Swaggerty. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where
나이스.
you have to score a bunch
오
in the
이거
8th and 9th
잡았어.
inning.
나이스.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Javier Ilez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
좋고요.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back and he falls behind 1-2. Now
이제
the
커브 좀
pitch.
던지자 5회니까.
That's ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Michael Jones, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this is
나이스.
swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
1-0 the count. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
저게 또 저렇게 가네. 3루수
And
잡았을
they keep
법도
the inning
한데.
alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Counts 1-0.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
나이스.
Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Santana. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
Here we go. Popped him up. Coward ranging into shallow right. He gets
Nice.
there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Matt Vierling. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
슬라이더.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eduardo Vina.
The catcher.
Shoots this one over to first. Howard fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning ready
이건
to
뭐냐?
roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Walter Tan.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
3번
and
안에
hopefully a
끝내라
long ball
그런
to
것
get them back
같은데.
into this one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get up.
In the air to right center.
과연?
Long run for the center fielder.
나이스.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
한타잔 성공했고.
Striding in, Hunter Owen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
오, 쳐주면 완전 땡큐죠.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that
아,
they're
이건
reaching
미션
the end of
실패인데.
their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevate? Something slow below the zone.
And a swing
이야,
into this here,
좋다.
so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage
이번
counts
진짜
like 1 and 2,
9회까지 가는
you're
거
going to have
아니야?
a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now
와우.
here's a comebacker mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Standing in, Javier Ilez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the
8회도
mound.
Well,
올라왔는데
I've been very impressed with how this starter's
근데
gone
체력이
about his
노란불
business, man.
떴는데
He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's
완투승
had any
시켜줄래나?
effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now.
저거 스트라이크 아니었냐?
A bouncer up the middle.
나이스.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Michael Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
확실히
Now
이제
here's the pitch.
공 힘도 떨어지네.
I got to count 2-2.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
너무 커브에 욕심냈나?
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on
나가.
that one, able to drive it for a
오.
base hit.
And
오,
that'll
다행이다.
get over the
파울이었어.
wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away. Johnny Santana is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards 2nd.
아,
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a
와
base hit.
더블 스틸이었어?
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll.
환장하겠네.
Earlier in the night, and that base hit right there.
이거 이게 오래 던지면 손해야.
3 out. He's out. 3 out.
나이스. 그래도 5승 성공했네요.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close 5-3.
자, 5승 성공했네요. 깔끔하게. H 슬러시고 HR 슬러시고 여기 지금 얘네가 가르쳐주는 애들이 올려주는 게 좀 떠야 되는데 이 K 슬러시고 떴네. 근데 지금 나한테 필요한 건 H 슬러시구인데 그래도 일단 슬러시고 떴을 때마다 최대한 커렌트 캡 상한치 올려주세요. 나중에는 올리기가 쉽지가 않기 때문에 타이밍상 안 뜨면 미리미리 올려주는 게 좋습니다.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Chang-Ho Koo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
성적
Hey, this
좋습니다.
guy's one of the
드디어
better
5승
pitchers in the league,
거뒀어요.
and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk
이닝을
ratio.
길게 던지니까
That's about
손해
as
보는
good
것
as it
같아.
gets.
한 6회쯤
And look
내려가야
for him
되는데.
to dominate in this one.
At the plate, Grenny Kumana. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series
저거를
misses for ball 1.
아
Fellas are
미치겠네.
home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in decent
스트라이크인데.
form. Despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan Lopez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball.
스트라이크를
It's the
진짜 안
1-0.
주네.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature
나이스.
63 degrees.
뜬공.
Delgado will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Martin Cardona. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he falls behind 0-2.
이번 커브 좀 많이
2 out,
잡자.
nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field.
굿샷.
William will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Grounded to
오,
first.
완전 땡큐.
Howard has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man
8개밖에
set down to
안
start
되네,
the
투수.
second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center
중견수.
field. Center fielder on the run. He
나이스.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Tyler Krieger stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slow grounder to first. And
나이스.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
11개.
So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in, Alex Call, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
0-1 count and the pitch.
갑자기
Ground
장타가
ball
나네.
sent back up the middle. Scooped up.
야,
And the
보통 저
off-balance
상황이면
throw
3루 안
beats him
뛰지
at
않나?
first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Stevie Beckett, and he could give his guys an early
나이스.
lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
A ball and
나이스.
2 strikes.
2 strikes.
야, 이걸 능력치를 벌써 초반에 쓰게 될 줄이야.
Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Struck
그렇지.
him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Granny Kumana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's set. The 0-1 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it
왜
close
던져,
as the
왜?
count goes to 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
스트라이크까지 좋고.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was
Oh.
pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger.
나이스.
And the throw to first is there.
오,
The inning is
유격수
over. So
박효준인가?
no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
아, 박효준 안 나왔네?
At the plate, Jonathan Lopez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Left side, but well fouled.
3회 좀 투수 많이 던지긴 했는데 그래도 괜찮아요.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get
아,
down
그
for a
장타를
base
많이
hit.
맞지?
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter
바깥쪽
take what
잘
a pitcher
미네.
gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to.
그렇지.
You have so many of these games that are 12 to 10.
아, 맞다.
and
이번엔
9 to 8.
삼진 많이
It's
잡아야
nice to see
되는구나.
a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to go down swinging there. Martin Cardona goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. And that misses 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at the
그렇지.
curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
A ball and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's
가만히
one you
보고만
gotta let
있나?
go on.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
어,
This is line to left.
오, 다행이다.
And he'll get there in
무실점
plenty
좋아요.
of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Tyler Krieger. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the
너무
0-1.
잘 던지면 손해야. 이닝 많이 던지면 근데 뭐 능력치 잘 올라가니까 좋긴 한데 승리 투수 되기가 쉽지가 않아가지고.
Skied into very shallow right. Gilliam has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Alex Call, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he couldn't pull that one
그렇죠?
back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Where's the one here?
On the ground to the left side.
삼진해야
He's got it.
되는데.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Stephen Barron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots.
그렇지.
That's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at
5개
first goes
남았네.
2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
저런 미션 있으면 꼭 성공해야 돼. 그래야 능력치가
Top half of
엄청
the
많이
sixth
오르기
about to
때문에.
get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Stevie Beckett.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And a
그렇지.
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Rtts Kumana is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball.
Hey,
안
there's not a
나오네.
lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea
그렇지.
of breaking it
와.
and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Rtts Kumana is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Third baseman.
Jonathan Lopez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Hit softly down the line at first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
그렇지.
he struck him out. His seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across
두
here
개만
this
더 하면
half
미션
of the inning.
성공이다.
To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5. Digging in, Martin Cardona. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
오래 던지면 손에 안
Outside of
돼서.
home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that
몸쪽에
spot.
승부가 잘 돼야
Carve
되는데.
the inside half of the
그렇지.
baseball with power.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
하나 남았나?
Digging in once again, Aaron Bracho. He lined out in his last trip,
Oh.
so looking for better fortunes here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air.
못 잡지 저건.
And no one will track it down.
그렇지.
Got the strikeout pitch working
오,
now as he knocks
미션
his number
성공했다.
9 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been
어,
unable to
구창모
advance that
좋아요.
leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that
삼진
hit.
9개.
Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tyler Krieger is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 the count now from the stretch. Now
그렇지.
that's popped up. Estrada has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
오, 좋아. 야, 꼭 경기 막판에 이렇게 한 점 내냐 얘들아.
So striding in, Alex Call. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Weekly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the
아,
bag, and he's safe at
뭐야.
first.
아, 거기서 송구 에러가 왜
Pitch
나와.
coming, here it is. Stephen Barron stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a splitter here,
갑자기
but he had a
심판도
bit too much
스트전
on
안
it as this
잡아주고.
bounces up to the plate. Fouled
기가
away.
막힌 타이밍입니다, 진짜.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Call on at first, nobody
그렇지.
out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stevie Beckett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the
이것만
first
잘
ball.
넘기면 된다.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there.
장모야.
Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
그렇지.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third
11개째.
punch out of the game.
삼진. 오.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Granny Kumana. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the
뭐로 올려야
top of the
될까?
lineup. He's set. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
0-1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
끝내자.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And
아니
that's
저
in there,
천천히
base hit.
뛰어.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
아,
Into the box now, Jonathan Lopez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline
좀
pitch. It's strike
아깝네.
one.
행운이한테
He's got a
나오고.
hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
나이스.
Is there to make the catch and a great job of pitching it.
점수 못 냈어? 아니 근데 체력이
So
빨간색인데
stepping in,
9회까지 던지게 하면
Cardona. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first
너무
pitch.
혹사 아니냐?
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit
승을 못
100
쌓게
pitches
하겠다는
for the
것밖에
ball
더 돼
game.
이게.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to
Ah.
close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Roll, this is
문제
what
받고
every
좀 뭐
manager
하냐고.
loves. One day where you
점수
cannot
먹을
have to
텐데.
empty out every-
오, 오, 오 나이스.
Wow, that's a
6승
very
성공.
one-nothing
다행이다.
game
오
in baseball
박효준이
these
축하해
days.
주네요.
Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a
능력치를 H 슬러시구 그 갭 늘려준 게 빨리 떠야 되는데 449 슬러시구 올려줄게요.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The
오
word is good.
트리플 A.
Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is
자 우리 구창모 트리플 A 콜업 됐네요. 게리콜, 세베리노, 팩스턴, 다나카, 헤일, 게르만. 구창모 몇 번째 있어? 아 여기야? 야 근데 더블 A에서도 활약이 좋은 애들이 있네. 이거 막 뒤죽박죽 섞였네. 야 얘는 여기까지 올라왔어? 구창모 더 분발해야겠네. 아 그치. 애드저스티드 오버를 붙어있던 게 트리플 A로 옮기면서 지금 떨어져가지고 이게 좀 떨어졌어요. 얘는 뭐야? 산체스 얘는 뭐야? 얘 MLB 로테이션이야? 제멋대로네. 뭐 아직 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 7명 제껴야 되네요. 자 일단 MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 한국의 차세대 에이스 구창모 메이저리그 도전기 트리플 A까지 성공을 했고요. 저는 다음 시간에 이제 트리플 A 도전부터 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.